on this morning, I'm going to talk about a woman by the name of Gomer. Now, I'm going to read Hosea chapter 3, verses 1 through 3, and I have to tell you that when I read this, it made me think about human trafficking. Has anyone ever heard about human trafficking? Okay, well, I want you to listen to this, and maybe you will hear what I thought I heard when considering Gomer's story. Hosea chapter 3, verses 1 to 3. The Lord said to me, and this is Hosea speaking, the Lord said to me, go show your love to your wife again, though she is loved by another man and is an adulteress. Love her as the Lord loves the Israelites, though they have turned to other gods and love the sacred raisin cakes. So I bought her for 15 shekels of silver and about a homer and a lethek of barley. Then I told her, you are to live with me many days. You must not be a prostitute or be intimate with any other man, and I will behave the same toward you. So again, this made me think about human trafficking. So on this morning, I want to talk about taking care of Gomer. Taking care of Gomer. Human trafficking is one of the fastest growing crimes in the United States of America. Millions of men, women, and children are currently victims of human trafficking. They're being bought and sold as commodities into prostitution and forced labor. The prevalence of human trafficking in North Carolina is due to many factors. Yes, it happens even in our state. One of the factors is the fact that we have major highways in North Carolina. You know, Highway 40, Highway 85, and Highway 95. One of the reasons why, another reason or factor for human trafficking being prevalent in the state of North Carolina is that there's a large military population surrounded by sexually oriented businesses in North Carolina. Another factor is that there are numerous rural agricultural areas with a high demand for cheap labor. And also, there's an increasing number of gangs in our state. According to the National Human Trafficking Hotline, in 2017, North Carolina had 221 reported cases of human trafficking. This statistic puts us, North Carolina, 8th among all 50 states. So we have an issue here. Honestly, a quick look at this text can seem like a human trafficking transaction. Why do I say that? Well, when you look at the text, verse 2 says Hosea bought Gomer. Isn't that interesting? He bought Gomer for 15 shekels of silver and some barley. But a close look at the book of Hosea shows us that Gomer was not trafficked at all. She was a promiscuous woman who became an adulterous woman. She was promiscuous by choice. She wasn't like Mary, the mother of Jesus. Gomer, this woman wasn't like Ruth, a loyal daughter-in-law. No, Gomer was not like Elizabeth, the mother of John the Baptist. She wasn't like Hannah, a promise keeper. Oh no, not Gomer. This woman is a symbol of spiritual adultery. She's God's shocking visual in the text. God used the prophet Hosea's relationship with Gomer as a lesson. So then on this morning, it's important that we get the lesson. God's purpose for Hosea's marriage was to confront Israel with their sin of unfaithfulness. Just like Gomer, the Israelites were unfaithful. Just like the Israelites, Gomer was unfaithful. So when Israel chose to be unfaithful to God, they were Gomer. Yet, these scriptures reveal that God took care of Gomer. God taking care of Gomer. The first thing we see is that when taking care of Gomer, it includes showing love. The text says, go show your love short, Hosea was to show love to Gomer. She was loved by another man. She was an adulteress, but love her as God loved the Israelites, even though they turned to other gods. The Israelites, they were something else. If you read Hosea chapter 4, you will find a list of sins that was going on during this time. The Israelites were unfaithful to God. There was no faithfulness, kindness, or knowledge of God. There was swearing and deception and murder and stealing and sexual vice. If you read Hosea chapter 4, you will find the condition of the Israelites. The prophets and the priests, they were corrupt. The priests, they no longer taught the knowledge of God or truth. The religious leaders had become opportunists. They were greedy and they were profiting from the sins of the people. There was harlotry with the Israelites. There was drunkenness, and the people had started to partake in idol worship. There was even a hill and a shade tree that they would go to worship immorally. They would worship Baals and the Ashtoreths. These were fertility gods. So you see, these people were unfaithful towards God. They had sunken so low that the more shameful their deeds, the more they loved and flaunted them. They were boastful about how bad they were. You know, you can't tell me anything. I do what I want to do. This is my life. There may or may not be a God, but I'm free to do whatever I wish. These were the Israelites. This was 2019. I mean, these were the Israelites. But still, in the midst of all of that, there was a God showed his love again. God loved the Israelites because of God's incomprehensible love. You know, somebody in here knows about God's incomprehensible love. You don't understand why God still loves you even though you don't give your tithes and offering. You can't understand why God still loves you even though you're disobedient to his word. God still loves you and you don't even read his word. You can't understand how a God like that, I mean a God who protects, a God who provides, a God who forgives, a God whose love lifts. You know, I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore. Very deeply saying within, seeking to rise no more. But you know, the master of the sea, guess what he did? He heard my despairing cry. I can't understand that kind of love from the waters lifted me. Now say, am I? My testimony is love lifted me. Love lifted me. I don't understand it because God doesn't love like man loves. But I tell you, when nothing else can help, love lifted me. Thank God for the God shows his love again. So then Hosea is compliant with God's command. Bought Gomer, his wife, for silver and barley. Hosea covered the cost. This transaction was about reconciliation with his wife. So reconciliation, it really cost him something. And it's important to know that reconciliation costs something. I've always been an advocate for reconciliation. I've been an advocate for true reconciliation. Understanding that reconciliation has a price tag. My last attempt at reconciliation was that of racial reconciliation. I had the grand opportunity to sit with white pastors who I believe really had good hearts. They wanted to be a part of this act of racial reconciliation. So we organized a collaborative worship experience. They worshiped with us, and then they even invited me to come over and preach at their church. Their church was predominantly white. It was a wonderful, wonderful gathering. I tell you, it was a blessed beginning phase. But again, reconciliation has a cost. As we move forward, I shared with them that racial reconciliation was not simply joining hand in hand and walking together in unity because we had a church service and fellowship. Racial reconciliation came with a price. It wasn't simply acknowledgments of guilt. It wasn't about just apologies for the offenses made towards black people. Reconciliation has a cost. I tried to help them understand that racial reconciliation is not just about acceptance of apologies by black people. It's about the work of reconciliation. Racial reconciliation can be painful, it can be honest, and changing for your life. There is a cost. I read Miss Claudia M. Allen's writing. She wrote about the cost of racial reconciliation. She says that cheap reconciliation may admit to the wrong and probably promises never to do it again. But the voids of injustice have not been righted. While there have been apologies for racism, there has been no change in behavior, structure, or systems that continue to deplete black lives and privilege white lives. When black people continue to experience payment in the form of acknowledgments and apologies, that does not constitute actual reconciliation. So it might cost you something. It may not feel good. But Hosea and Gomer's story shows us that reconciliation comes with a cost. Think about sin, the sin of humanity. In order to be placed in right standing with God, there was a cost. Jesus paid it all. Yes, we say it. That means that reconciliation came through the blood. There was a cost. It might make you feel uncomfortable, but if there's going to be a transaction of reconciliation, then there's going to have to be a cost. So taking care of Gomer included love. It included covering the cost, and it included establishing order. In the text, Hosea declared that Gomer's days of promiscuity had to end. Gomer, no more indiscriminate mingling. The Israelites were promiscuous. They were concerned about other gods, flirting with other gods, batting their eyes and maybe doing a wave, maybe flipping the hair, flirting with other gods. You know about other gods, don't you? Hopping from one god to another. The money god, the materials god, the education god, the position god, the beauty god. You know those gods. All of those gods trying to get the attention of humankind. But now it was time to set things in order. You will be my people and I will be your God. There will always be other gods, but there's none like our God. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. There's not another like our God. The God who is all powerful, there's not another. The God who is all knowing, there's not another. The God who is everywhere at the same time. Other gods may look tempting, but there's not a God like our God. You know because that God brought you through. You know because that God is keeping you. You know because that God has never left you. You know because that God is taking care of your children. You know because God is taking care of your body. And even your finances may not look the way you want them to, but God is a God of more. And God is able to do exceedingly above all we can ask or think. Oh no, there's no need to entertain other gods.
Yes, yes.
You know, at the end of the day, ultimately, the real controversy in this story was that a holy God wanted a relationship with sinful man. And even today, the controversy, it continues. God is still taking care of Gomer. Look around. In 2019, we have been Gomer. When there's no love, humanity, we are Gomer. When we can't make peace with one another, then we are Gomer. When we can't be honest about the issues in our society, we've been Gomer. When there is no long suffering, no kindness, we gentleness. We are Gomer, yet I hear God saying, I will show you my love again. There's always a yet when it comes to God, because God is so in love with us. Yet God is still showing his love again and again and again. Thank God for again. Yet God is still covering the charges. Thank God for the yet. Yet God is still setting things in order. Why? Because And